Hey YouTube, Gundam here. Welcome back to Space Engineers. I have a new microphone. Let's see if this works. It's a combination microphone and headset. So, Um, I'm going to upload this particular version of the Thrawn class Star Destroyer. I've adjusted a lot of the paint to make it a little easier. Importantly, I've been mentioning to Simon Coles about how these yellow boxes that are all over the thing are those triple guns that are up at the very front of the superstructure, which are seen in Rogue One quite clearly. Some are going to be ion cannons, some are going to be laser cannons, just make them the exact same thing. However, he was asking about the missiles and torpedoes. That's where the blue, red, and pink spots come from. These pluses are the octuplet turbo laser turrets, which are around. These red boxes here are part of the missiles. Then the blue boxes there are some more missiles, and these pink ones are more missiles. But there's actually something that I need to mention before all that, and that's if you take a look at the superstructure, it does a double droop down, which really that barely is supposed to hang over. I made it hang a little too far, but there's supposed to be a large section here, which then sticks out further back there. I didn't mention it to him yet, however, I do want that copied on the bottom. Just that bit. Just the bit that's sitting out and down, including the bit of it that sticks out here. Now, for those, this is extremely important. There's supposed to be a little bit, but I do want this large section so it covers the gravity well here. Say that they put in a reactor or something back there. That's not as important as what goes where. These pink ones, which are seen there and there on the ship, I'm thinking are supposed to be like really large ship-to-ship missiles, like cruise missiles, Tomahawks. The Victory Star Destroyer, the Victory 1, has a bunch of these. This is only supposed to be a handful, so maybe 10 tubes per. One tube, one tube, one tube, something like that. But, I don't know. Not too, they're supposed to be pretty big, a couple of meters across. Diameter, 2 meters diameter for the holes. Now these are all the same size. They're a 2x3 block unit, a couple of them vertical. They are everywhere. There's a whole bunch right there. There's one by the engine. There's this one up front, hiding there to cover the guns. And then there's this one hiding by the hangar, and this one located here, which it's mirrored on the bottom as much as can be. Believe, yes, here. The ship actually does have some sort of blocky thing right there. So this sits right behind that to cover these guns and the other there. But because it doesn't have the rest of the superstructure, it just has that right there. So these are smaller anti-fighter missiles. So there'd be quite a few tubes, but they would be pretty small. Less than a meter in diameter. But just a whole bunch of small squares, kind of like a modern warship's VLMS, I think would work. With those, I think an actual circular tube might be necessary. I'll find an image. But a modern warship's VLMS for these would probably work. But then there's these red ones. I was thinking these could be defender missiles. Which actually I was thinking of another pair down here. But nah. Maybe those could be the long range or something, I don't know. Or maybe I just cut them out. I don't know. For now, I don't know what to put for these red ones. But, yeah, that's supposed to be the single sniper turbo laser. Again, that's an octuplet. These red ones, I don't know. I had this for some. I decided to cut out for a reason. I might cut these out so say that has more room for the reactor and stuff for the gravity well unit, which is here. You know, it's supposed to be right in there, so, but yes, those as like cruise missiles and big ones, and these as smaller anti-fighter missiles. But there's one last one all the way at the front. These. Every Star Destroyer says it has 6 large proton torpedo launchers, but they don't ever show them. So I think we should finally show where they are. I believe, where is it? Is it here? Yes, here is supposed to be the hangar that goes on the bottom of the ship. That's what that gap right there is supposed to be. So yeah, there's that right there. But yeah, these are supposed to be torpedoes. I think 5-meter diameter tubes here, or maybe even larger, maybe 6 meters. 6-meter tubes there, literally just 6 tubes, no more. Then these maybe 1 or 2 meter diameter. I'm thinking a little bigger, like at least 1.5, maybe 2, 1.5 to 2. 10 tubes will work for each one. And then this, I don't know, just a bunch of smaller ones, but like a box, like a VLMS should work. You know, this could actually be some rockets. These could be like dumbfire rockets, so just a whole bunch of itty-bitty tubes. You can say they're defender missiles. The United States actually uses some sort of launcher, but I don't think these should be a turret. These should just be a physical launcher. I think that will work for these here. And it's, you know what? I do want to add more. I want to remove that. So those ones there make sense. Then, yeah. There we go. No, it might hit that turbo laser, but here, on the other hand, that works. And again, this actually just peels over. It's not quite the same as on top, but this is supposed to be the same as on top. So actually, there we go. So, a good number on the bottom. There's that one again there. Good number on the bottom, and then a good number on the top. The reactor bulge is actually bigger than that. I just didn't bother fixing it yet. And then these on the top there, with this large lower section copy pasted at the bottom without the rest of it. Yeah. Okay, wait. How does this look from the other side? Oh, yeah, no, not that one. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, so that's to cover the bridge and the gravity wells. Yeah, so the red will be rockets, the blue will be anti-fighter, the pink will be anti-ship, and those black ones up there are the large torpedoes. 6-meter diameter tubes, 1.5 to 2-meter diameter tubes times 10 per. Those are singular tubes. These are times 10, and these, I don't know, 60 small squares, like 1/2 meter squares or something like that, per. And then a whole bunch of small tubes per, with maybe just a couple large plates that can open up. Or we just put a large plate there and that's it. I don't know. Yeah, a large plate would probably work. Because putting in the holes themselves wouldn't be good, but just a large plate to cover it would. That'll work. And hopefully this microphone works. Alrighty, catch you later.